Well, what's going on, Gothamites? K-Wing here, and yes, Snyder Cut has leaked, and, the ending, well, I'd say my contact is kind of wrong. I don't fully dislike it. More right after this. Now, you guys and gals remember that podcast I had where I kind of ranted because I got a, we'll say, tip or info about the end of the Snyder Cut finale, Something Darker, and I was told, quote, "You're going to hate it, Luke." Well, I've seen the ending, and I don't hate it. Also, I don't really see how it's a cliffhanger or something that was going to make fans it's a cliffhanger, but it's not a bad one. Now, keep in mind, there's going to be spoilers involved with this, so if you don't want to know what happens in the Snyder Cut movie, don't watch this video. Don't blame me if you stay and you listen to the spoiler, okay? That's on you. So anyway, those of you that are brave enough to continue or you don't care, here you go. No holds bar, all right? Okay, so the finale is not the nightmare world. It is, and it isn't. The last chapter is about the nightmare Earth, or future Earth, 5, 6, 10 years later, whatever, where Flash survives, like I told you, Cyborg is still around, Batman's still around, Deathstroke, Joker, and Aquawoman, aka Mira. All those things I told you guys is true about that, okay? Superman will show up, they fight, sort of, and then what happens is this. So the original ending that was a part of Zack Snyder's Justice League Part 1 is the same. Not how Whedon did it with Room for More, with the chairs in the Hall of Justice, or maybe Zack filmed it. I don't know. But that's what the original ending was, with a kind of mid-credit scene with Superman and the Flash flying away in the 2017 Justice League movie, the old classic Superman and Flash running thing, right? Which is from the comics. It's a Silver Age thing. Fans love that stuff, right? Anyway, in the original vision that Zack Snyder had for Justice League, Bruce Wayne is visited by two Green Lanterns warning him about what is coming, Darkseid. Now, Darkseid, in contrast, in this movie, does appear several times, and he's cool. However, the scene at the end in Wayne's kind of lake house or mirror house, whatever you call the place, he is visited by a green character. However, the green character that's at the end of the movie is Martian Manhunter, fully talking to one of the members of the Justice League, which you could argue hints at the Room for More and some of the marketing United They Stand or Unite the Seven. So Martian Manhunter was supposed to be a part of the original movie. I'm not going to tell you what their interaction is. I will save that bit for you, but Bruce Wayne wakes up from the nightmare world, looking much younger, by the way. So those reshoots are a bit interesting. Or these are the shoots from in the past, and maybe Bruce, or rather Affleck, didn't know he was talking to Martian Manhunter. Maybe he thought he was talking to Green Lanterns. But it's a cool scene. I thought the CGI looked pretty good from what I saw. And Martian Manhunter is really cool. No argument there. I would have liked more scenes of Martian Manhunter. All the stuff I told you about Martian Manhunter, him appearing as different characters and teasing his involvement in the movie, all true. So there's another one you can, if you're keeping track of my score, Martian Manhunter appearing as Martha, Kent, and some other characters, all true. And then showing up in the movie, talking with Batman, all true. Sort of. So the scene is very cool, and I believe that is the final scene, but I could be wrong. As far as I know, that is the final scene. Now, how I was told by, because I have two contacts that gave me information about this movie, prior to it releasing or being leaked or whatever, going back to the two different podcasts we had. One of them told me it involved the Flash, and Flash was in it, sort of. But Flash did not run back in time, which is the studios, what they wanted to connect the dots to the Flash 2022 movie, which didn't happen. Flash is in it, Cyborg's in it, Batman's in it, Joker's in it, and then it changes. I don't see how that is going to be a bad thing. I really don't see how people are going to be really upset by this. I can see them being like, oh, okay, we need to have Justice League Part 2 now. But if Snyder goes by his original vision, which he's pretty much following to the T, Justice League Part 1 has some, elements of Part 2 in it, like Aquawoman and the Nightmare World and Bruce failing to keep the key alive. Some of the interaction between Batman and the Joker is very good. Jared Leto is amazing as the Joker. I take back almost everything I said. He has his annoying laugh is in it again. I hate his laugh, but I like how they portray his character. He is a bad guy. He is scum. You just want to hate him when you see him on the screen when he's interacting with Batman. This guy is evil incarnate. However, he's not responsible for the world being destroyed. That falls on Batman's shoulders. Now, Batman didn't necessarily kill Lois, but he failed to protect her, so Earth blames him for Darkseid taking over and using the anti-life equation to make Superman into his puppet and blame Batman. So Batman v Superman, the real animosity between the two characters happened in the alternate future. So Nightmare/Injustice world. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I mean, Martian Manhunter is the end of the movie, which is a throwback to how Zack wanted to introduce Green Lantern, which had a huge role in Justice League Part 2 and Part 3. Martian Manhunter had a role in the original movie as well, but he wasn't that character. He was somebody different. So it's interesting to see. In the original movie, I believe Martian Manhunter was supposed to appear as Martha Kent and one other person, and then end up meeting Wonder Woman and Batman in disguise about the Round Table or something like that. According to what different people have said over the years. In this one, they pretty much took the scene where Kilowog and another member of the Green Lantern Corps were supposed to meet up with Batman and tell them that Darkseid is coming. And then you'd have the violins get freaky and Batman be like, who's Darkseid? And then boom, end. One ending that I heard when they were putting stuff together is the line where Joker turns around and says, isn't that right, Batman? Creepy violins, and boom, end, to be continued, end of Snyder Cut, or something like that. But, of course, none of that happened. The Flash didn't happen in the sense that you're thinking, so they cannot in any way tie this into the Flash movie that's coming out next year. And I don't know. I mean, I feel like, if you see this movie, you're going to be like, oh, man, I really want more of this. I mean, this was good. This is, really good. And you're not going to get that. Probably. I mean, not as a movie anyway. So who knows what's going on with the DC cinematic universe. But there you have it, people. That's it. That's all. Let me know your thoughts in the comments section below. I literally don't have a lot of time to spend on this, so I'm not even going to make the 10-minute mark. But I just wanted to share with you guys, keep you abreast with what was going on with the Snyder Cut. And I'm not even going to edit this video. I don't have time. So there you go. That's the ending. Spoilers over. Thanks so much for listening and have a wonderful day. And if this upsets you about the movie, let me know in the comment section below. If you feel that it's pretty much what Snyder intended, let me know. I always love to hear what you guys and gals think. Have a great rest of your day. I've got a lot of live streams happening later today on my other channel, so I will see you there. And also, I will be reading, before the Snyder Cut comes out, the original 2015-2014 draft, because I have the original scripts, or at least the storyboards, for Part 1, Part 2, and Part 3. All right, anyway, Gothamites, later. Thanks so much for listening.